Alrighty, Miss, tell it like it is. Electra, can you be quiet? I know you don't want to be in there. I told everybody. I said she doesn't like being in the crate. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Because I'm going to be hopeful you'll be quiet if I cover you. Electra, can you be quiet? Oh, she doesn't want to be in there. You want to be out? I know, honey. You're okay. Oh. Hi, everybody. It's Saturday night, and we are at Oliver's house. And I was down by the Milton today. I can't wait. I'll just tell you that now, because I think I've mentioned this to you. The way we run things here is very labor intensive because the dogs are in crates and they go out in groups. So we're constantly picking them up and taking them out, and it's a lot of work, a lot of hand washing, sanitizing your clothes because you don't want to be cross-contaminating. So at the new building, they all have beautiful runs, play yards, and it's really going to be so much better. So where I'm at right now, hold on, is going to be, it will continue to be a spay-neuter clinic. So we push our equipment aside when the surgeons leave. And when they get here, we just set this whole area up here as a surgery area. But when they're not here, it's a kennel. And when the new building is done, this is going to be more of a hospital, the spay-neuter clinic, and a classroom for kids. So that's pretty exciting, right? So a couple of updates. Well, first let me show you a couple cuties we have over here. Hey, you two. Hold on. They came in from the Hondo shelter. And we have them in one of our stackables, but they needed more room to run, and so we make sure our floor has been rescued, which is a wonderful disinfectant we use here. Oh, hello. Say, we're from the Hondo shelter. And we give them more room to run, and then we put them up for the night. How cute are they? Their mom's name is Auburn. And she's a very shy dog that I don't think somebody treated very well. And so we're winning her over. But she was a wonderful mama too. She had 5 babies, and we have 2 of them here. Yes, say hi. Look at that. Cute as a button, right? I love their coloring. Hi there. Oh, are they cute? So, let me give you an update on Mercy. Hold on. So today was a little bit of a hard day. Mercy is not eating again, and so I've been force feeding her. I have some stuff from the vet, and I don't know what to say, guys. You know, when somebody starves a dog down that bad, all kinds of stuff can happen. It's not good on their organs. I have no idea if she's going to recover from this. She seemed to be, doing okay, other than the spinning. I looked at her today and I took her outside in the sunlight and just sat and held her for a good hour out there, because the pads of her feet, to me, feel like she's never even been outside. They're really, really soft. So I don't know, maybe somebody kept her in a cage. There's no telling. I did find out who had the dog. It's hard to believe she's a teacher, right? And then I started thinking about it. What am I going to do, to get her in trouble for something like that? I've got to, I don't know, guys. I really think more than anything, we have to realize that the systems we have in place right now, they're not working. And so stronger laws, which we have laws on the books here, but they're not enforced. So we have to make our voices heard that if we have these laws in place, you can't abuse, you can't neglect, make your voice heard. We have to make sure that these people are held accountable. So down where I got her from, I have the lady's name. I talked to Baco. I actually talked to another person about how can I hold this woman accountable? It's going to be really hard because there was a lot of hands involved before the dog came to me. And I can't tell you that this dog does not have some underlying issue as of right now. My vet said he doesn't feel that she does. The blood work looks good. But how do I know something's not going on? There's one thing I know. She wasn't taken to the vet because the lady, I have it in an email, she can't take her to the vet because she couldn't afford it. But that doesn't mean you could starve your dog down to nothing. So I'll continue to look to see what I can do, but I have a feeling because there's so many hands involved that she's going to get away with it. But as I mentioned, these open adoption policies that you see all over our area, I don't know how they work in the northern states. I can only speak for the state of Texas and the places that I go and I rescue, which is down near the border. Every single dog and cat in those facilities is proof that you don't give these animals to just anybody. These open adoption policies down here is insanity. And whoever's doing them, you're part of the problem. These shelters down here don't even have resources to adequately take care of the animals. But when you read about the open adoptions where they just give them to anybody, they claim they go through this screening where they're working with these people. No, they're not, okay? They're working with the same people that put them there most of the time. So I'm very against them. And in my area, not only do I think they're not, they don't work here, they don't even follow up on them. So for these places that say, oh, this is shelter best practice, or this is the way people are doing things, you show me in this area with this demographics down where I'm at, that you have followed up on all those adoptions and they all were wonderful. It's not happening. So right now, what we can control is the way we do things, which is completely opposite of that, and we can make our voices and our opinions known in shelters that don't screen that way. This is why we have this problem. This is like being a hamster on a wheel. It is never going to get better if all we're doing is focusing on euthanasia for space inside the shelter, giving them to anyone with a pulse, to the same people that put them there. I had one person say to me, well, we have 400 dogs inside of our shelter and we're focusing on saving lives. So, well, if you're not screening the people for those 400 dogs, I don't care if you found them all homes today. There'll be 400 more tomorrow. You're not slowing down why they're coming in and you're giving them back to the same riffraff. So it's not working. Not working. So I'll get off my high horse, my soapbox. But you know what, guys? I'm so sick of seeing the neglect, the abuse, and the condition that these animals are coming in to my place in. Don't tell me that the community is this wonderful group of people that know how to take care of their animals. They don't. A lot of them are wonderful people, but they don't know how to take care of their animals. So we're working on the educational side of it. I'm going to show you something real quick. This is certainly not going to fix it all, guys, but it absolutely has to be part of the solution. So our pause program now is just about done, and it's a nice outline. that goes over math, science, and social studies with workbooks and everything for the kids. And by the time, we're finished with this program, it's a full 3 days with the kids. They get it, okay? They understand. And if we could integrate that with stronger laws and enforcement as the education level comes up, guess what? The overpopulation doesn't have a choice but to come down. When we know better, we do better. So anybody rescuing or working in one of these high volume facilities that just get them out, free, open adoptions, you're not doing anything. You're actually hurting our overall, in my opinion, you're hurting the overall objective and all of our efforts by not demanding quality and teaching the people how to adequately care for their dogs. So that, my friends, is, in my eyes, just common sense. But anyway, so not only is Mercy not eating right now, but we had one of our foster families have puppies break with parvo, so they're here. So I'll show you them, and then hold on just a minute. And this is why, you go down to these border shelters. Hi, Sugar. Hi, Suckers. Oh, sad little faces. Nobody's eating. I know, honey. I know. Yes. So these two little ones are tiny, and tinies have a hard time sometime recovering from parvo. Those two puppies each weigh only about a pound. The first sign of parvo is not eating. And it's always, well, I'm not going to say always, but every time, most of the time I catch it, they stop eating. And some of them are still running around like little nuts, but they turn their nose up even at canned food. That's a sign. So this was caught very early. So we're hopeful that these puppies are going to be able to beat this. Right, honey. And parvovirus, for those of you that don't know, it is transferred by infected poop, and it can also be in the saliva. So look at that. Look at these three. These are the three that we found in the park. Look at them. They're tired. Aw, adorable. So there's no risk at all having parvo puppies in this kennel here with these, other than you've got to be very careful with your shoes. Your hands have to be washed. You can't be touching puppies with parvo and then touching other puppies. So I have these sheets up just for precautions. If anybody breaks with upper respiratory, it's like a physical barrier. We have more puppies in here. Yes, so we have a lot of puppies. And keep in mind, guys, parvovirus, it's a very hard virus to kill in your facility. So you have to have the right disinfectants to kill it. And it's not easy. It's a very hardy virus. And if you get it in your facility, you got to clean right. If you don't, you can infect other animals. But also keep in mind, parvo is all over the environment. So for example, if you have dogs or wildlife anywhere in your backyard, probably have it in your backyard. So if a squirrel or if a squirrel or a fox or any wildlife tramples through your backyard, and let's say they get it on their feet and trample in or go near your dog's water bowl or food bowl, that's another way that they can get it, because wildlife can carry it too. So all you can do is be really careful. Very careful with your hands, your shoes, and make sure that if you're handling puppies that you're even more careful because it likes to affect puppies. What it actually does, this might be TMI, but in the small intestine of your puppies, you have villi, right, that move your food around. What parvovirus does is it whacks the villi off at the base. So it's basically, there's nothing to move that food around. So it's very, very, very painful for them. And that's why they don't eat. And that's why you get the bloody diarrhea, the vomiting, and all of that with it. So we're trying something new here with this group. So hopefully this will be, we'll have to just let you know how it works. There's a new parvovirus shot, and it's a monoclonal antibody. And basically what it is, it's like little army soldiers in the vaccine. You give the puppy the vaccine and it attacks the virus. So these puppies have had it. So we will let you know how they do. So anyway, and then I'm going to say thank you to a couple people, and then I would like to show you some of the new dogs. We got some gifts in the mail today from Dee Tulio and Luann Rima. She also sent some toys for the dogs. I just wanted to say thank you. Robert Reese, and these are from Amazon. There is also the site Live Like a Dog, which I posted on here. If you ever want to send the dog something, you're more than welcome to use that site too. And they will pay the rescue back 10% on all your purchases. So that's kind of cool. Okay, would you guys like to see the dogs? So hold on, I've been talking long enough. These dogs here are going to be going to Clearwater, Florida on February 16th, 17th. I get my days mixed up, but that weekend. So hold on. Okay, so we have our little Xena, and thank you for all your powerful names that you guys helped us with. This is little Xena. I chose her name off of our Facebook posts. Hi, little Xena. And then the two over there that I was showing you, the Merle, not Merle, kind of like Catahoula ones are Clementine and Cerise. And then we have Dozer over here. Look at Dozer. Hi, Dozer. Now, y'all are not going to believe this beauty. Oh, this is Lindy. Hi, Lindy. Now, I don't understand how any dogs end up in shelters, but Lindy did. And once again, the shelters that I go to down near the border, I would say that 90% of the dogs that come in there were owned by people that should not have a goldfish, and there's no other way to put it. They might be nice people, but until we teach them how to better take care of their dogs, we're going to continue to see the overabundance of dogs and stray animals in the communities down there. And the only way you change that is to educate, spay, neuter, and tighten up those laws and enforce them. Eventually, if somebody is a repeat offender and continues to let their dogs roam around, first of all, they don't deserve dogs. But ticket them, hit them in the pocketbook. They don't, obviously, if you ticket them and fine them, maybe that'll wake them up. Or, you can tell, at this age and how long I've been doing this, I'm up to here with people. Yes, so we got to start teaching them to do better, right? Right, Lindy Lou? Yeah, how would you like to give Lindy over to somebody, not even screen the people, or Dozer? That's not happening here. Nope. No, it's not going to happen. I hear those parvo puppies screaming over there. Okay, so this little guy is Noodles. He is so sweet. I had his kennel open and I was petting him on his head. He wants to be part of you. He loves people. I think he just was neglected. And then little Yona here, she looks like a little cattle dog with short little legs. She's about 20 pounds, I think, 25 pounds. very tender-hearted and gentle. When I met her in the shelter, she was so scared, so scared. And I crawled in her kennel this morning and just kind of, you know, pet her. She's very sweet and submissive, very sweet. And then we have Athena. All these names, guys, we got from the Facebook page, so thank you. Hi, sweetie. Oh, okay, there's Miss Athena. And then let's see over here. We have Lorelei, and we have our Yapper, little Electra. Here, somebody is screaming. That's that little parvo puppy screaming. Little Archie over there, he needs some water in his kennel. Little Archie. Okay. Let's see if we can see Mama. Now, sometimes my phone will drop here. This is Auburn. Hi, Auburn. There's our sweet Wendy. Hi, Wendy. Oh, there's Hitch. That was the dog that I got at the vet clinic. That was absolutely, that literally was, he was all matted all the way down. No, he's got, yeah, hold on. So, hold on, let me show you him again. Hey, say hi. Oh, and look at this one. That's Hera and Dynamo, Auburn, Lollipop, and Gleamer. There's Gleamer, Wendy, and Jackie. All right. And then let's see over here. Hold on. There's Baxter. Oh, that one, I love his bark. Hi there. Hi, Dutch. There's Dutch, and then we have two puppies in here. That's Holly and Nicholas. And, oh, there's little Lucy. She's a shredder, guys, so we don't have a fluffy bed in there for her. And then our military pups, Oscar and Kyle. So, let's see here. And then, of course, we have our larger dogs, which always kills me because we don't get a lot of applications on the big dogs. We've moved Mia back up front because Mia, she was actually from a cruelty case down near the border. Rhonda Harmon has one of the other dogs that came from the cruelty case. Her name is Astrid. And then this is Lucky. He's also from the cruelty case down in Weslaco. Look how cute. Yep, Lucky's moving on up. He started with a really bad situation, then he went to Weslaco. He got an upgrade from Weslaco. Now, can you imagine what the dog's going to think when he goes to your home? Listen to those parvo babies. It's a good sign when you hear parvo babies screaming. We just got to get them to eat. And now we got little Lottie Lou and her chandeliers. Hi, Lottie. Lottie's a lazy girl, so I'll tell you, if anybody here wants a dog that's just gonna lay around and wants to be pet, it's Lottie. That would not be Bertha. Bertha is a lot of energy. And then we have our little Izzy over here who's still a little under the weather. She's being treated for Chagas and heartworm disease. And we're hopeful that we're going to get her through that. She has a double whammy. With Chagas, really the best thing you can do if you live in one of the southern states and you want to just try your best to avoid your dogs getting it, Keep your lights off at night. There is a bug spray you can use as well. You got to just be really careful with it because these are flying bugs. So sometimes dogs like to fly bite and they do this and they swallow them. And if they're infected, the dogs can get very sick. So we test all of the dogs that come into our program because we don't want to adopt them out to somebody and have a problem. You guys know everything that we know about these dogs. So hold on, I'm going to show you. Oh, this is Mickey and Minnie. There is one Chubba Wubba baby. Look at that Chubba. Hold on. Oh, it's trying to, hold on. There's our Chubba Wubba, Minnie and Mickey. My phone doesn't hold up. Look how happy she is now. Hi there, sweetheart. Oh, very cute. Only one baby. Only one baby. So we're going to take one more look in this ISO ward because they're screaming. So it's good, but they're not eating yet. And they cannot afford not to eat, but they're not. Who's screaming? Who's screaming in here? Is it you? Oh, it's you. You're screaming. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. You need to eat. You don't look very sick now. This is actually a very good sign. Parvo, as you know, normally it is very long, depressed faces. I like them screaming like that. So I'll go in there in a minute and see if I can get them to eat. And then I'm going to go back home. I have Mercy at my house. And yeah, I'm gonna try to force feed her again tonight some of the things that our vet has given us for her. I'm not gonna let her suffer, guys. That I'm not gonna let her do. So she does not have she's not eating enough right now to sustain herself. So I'm gonna go home. But anyway. Thank you again for all your support. We will keep everybody updated. We'll be in Clearwater, Florida, February 16th. And on that note, spay and neuter your dogs, your cats, your boyfriends, your husbands, your weird friends, your relatives. And we will see you soon. Bye.